Hey guys, Rednu here. Wanted to go ahead and put my thoughts on Azalea out in a video form. So Azalea just came out on Master Duel in the all new selection pack Rage of Chaos, and these are my thoughts after 72 hours of trying to use her. The first things you want to know about Azalea are her summoning conditions, as they're very important when talking about her viability. Let's first get out of the way. No, you cannot use Linkage to summon her, since Azalea says she must be link summoned. Azalea needs two monsters to summon her, and both of them must be either light or dark attributes. This already makes her way different from both Zeke and the other Skystriker armors. The armors only need one Skystriker Ace monster in order to be link summoned, and Zeke requires any two monsters so long as one of them is a Skystriker Ace monster. Azalea is the only one here that not only doesn't require Skystriker Ace, but she actually can't be made using any of the armors. That's a bit of a problem when the only monster on your side of the field is likely a Skystriker armor, and the next most easily accessible monster you have include Ray, Rose, and the Hornet Drones token. Sure, those monsters are light or dark attributes, but none of the armors are. This means you have to either steal a monster or have any combination of Ray, Rose, and drones in your hand, which brings us to how Azalea can be very useful. Azalea can be useful as a sort of portal into your Skystriker engine, utilizing monsters that you otherwise wouldn't be as incentivized to play in Skystriker decks. Imagine starting your turn and your opponent throws everyone's favorite, Max C. You opened Gamma, a few spells, and no Skystriker starters. Well, all of a sudden, your Gamma is now a Skystriker starter. Negate Max C, summon Gamma and Driver, link summon Azalea, and you now have Hayate. Are you playing against Telements? Well, then use Magma Nut on your opponent's turn and find a buddy of his. Then summon the buddy, and you have Azalea again, and that goes into Hayate. It's great when it works. Pure Skystrikers work best as an anti-meta deck, and so if Gamma and Bestials aren't good against the meta, that's when Azalea's utility sort of plummets. Azalea works best when she's helping to solve one of Skystriker's larger issues, which is when you're not able to tap into that sweet Skystriker engine. Without her situational utility as a portal, she's just another form of removal, and targeted destruction is probably on the lowest tier of removals. On top of that, she will destroy herself if you don't have more than 3 spells in grave. Not 3 spells, more than 3. Her second form of removal destroys monsters by battle at the start of the damage step in an El Shaddol construct-like fashion, and while that was busted whenever Shaddols came out, it's just not 2014 anymore. In the current Master Duel meta, we just got introduced to Kashtira, who so far has made up a little more than half of the decks I fought through Diamond to get into Master Rank. Aside from their extra deck monsters, Kashtira monsters are generally made up of every attribute besides light or dark. This makes playing Bestials very hard. Not only are they not targets for the Bestial Dragons, but since Kashtira Unicorn's very presence threatens Tearlament's Kikkalos, we are seeing a lot less Tearlament decks out there. At least that is the case at time of recording. Kashtira is missing half the reason to play them, so they could just be popular for only a moment, and if the players don't find them to be strong or consistent enough, we may see Tearlaments come back. So, those are my thoughts on Skystriker Ace Azalea. She's useful as a means to reach the Skystriker engine and enables you to play monsters you otherwise wouldn't, like Gamma and the Bestials. But if light or dark monsters aren't meta, she doesn't really do enough, and it's too difficult to make her with just core Skystriker cards. Honestly, she's kinda disappointing, and I'm much more looking forward to Camellia. Camellia can be made with any 2 effect monsters, and is basically Hayate without having to use a battle phase, which is absolutely huge. Not only is she already a better portal, but with her and Hayate, you can dump 2 spells in a single turn, which is insane. I go over my thoughts on Camellia in a different video if you want to check that out, as there are some interesting plays with her as well. Comparing her to Azalea should put it into context just how valuable Camellia will be to skystrikers. That's enough of my thoughts. I'd love to know what you guys think of Azalea and how you've been liking her. Are there other monsters or hand traps that you use to make her work? Has she changed the way you build your skystriker decks? Let me know in the comments below, and remember to leave a like and subscribe if you want more skystriker Yu-Gi-Oh content. My name's Rednu again, and I'll see you in the next one.